Okay, let's dive in. Today, we are tackling a truly legendary adventure story.
Hmm.
Jules Verne's Around the World in 80 Days.
A classic of classics.
Exactly. So if you're into, travel, a bit of mystery, maybe an old school challenge, this is definitely one for you.
Absolutely. And just so everyone knows, we're working from excerpts here, bits from reviews, summaries. Our mission really is just to pull out the most important stuff for you.
Distill the good parts.
Yeah, find out why it still hooks people. I mean, it was published way back in 1873, right?
Wow, yeah.
But it's got this enduring appeal. It's not just the adventure, it's how Verne uses all that new 19th century tech.
Oh, right, like the Suez Canal, the railways.
Exactly. It's all woven into the plot, making Fogg's challenge seem just about possible, but incredibly tight. It kind of captures this moment when the world felt like it was shrinking fast.
That makes sense. So the core of it all is Phileas Fogg, this super punctual, maybe a bit mysterious English guy.
Extremely punctual, almost obsessively so.
And he makes this insane bet. What was it, half his fortune?
Yep, half his fortune that he can get around the world in 80 days.
80 days. In the 1870s, that sounds, well, borderline impossible. What were the hurdles back then? Things we just don't even think about now.
Oh, huge hurdles. I mean, think about it. Unpredictable steamships, train routes that weren't always reliable, communication was patchy at best. Telegraphs existed, but coordinating globally in real time, forget it.
Yeah.
So Fogg takes off with his valet, Passepartout, who, by the way, he just hired.
Talk about trial by fire for the new guy.
Exactly. And they use everything. Trains, steamers, ships, sleds, even an elephant in India.
An elephant, okay.
And all the while, there's this constant tension, delays, near misses, rescuing a princess.
Wait, a princess.
Well, a young woman, Aouda, rescued in India, who then travels with them. And on top of that, there's Detective Fix.
Ah, the detective, always thinking Fogg's a bank robber.
Right. So Fix is chasing them across continents, trying to arrest him. It adds this whole cat and mouse layer. And fun fact,
What?
Ferne's time frame wasn't pure fantasy. A real journalist, Nellie Bly, took inspiration and actually did the trip in 1889.
No way. Did she make it in 80 days?
She beat Fogg's fictional record,
Yeah.
did it in, I think, 72 days.
That's amazing. So, okay, beyond just the race, the book takes you everywhere, doesn't it? London, India, America.
That's a proper whirlwind tour. Very colorful settings.
But how does it still feel so suspenseful? Being over a century old.
That's the clever part, I think. Verne just keeps throwing obstacles in their path. You're always on edge wondering, is this the delay that ruins everything?
Yeah, you feel that clock ticking.
You do. And the descriptions, while maybe brief sometimes because they're moving so fast, they still paint a pretty vivid picture. Okay, maybe parts feel a bit convenient now, like finding an elephant just when you need one.
I mean, Doolittle.
But that core suspense engine, the race against time, the unexpected problems, it still works surprisingly well. Feels quite modern in a way.
Reading the notes, something really stood out to me. Fogg himself, his calmness. Like the world's falling apart around him, plans are going wrong, and the guy just adapts. Never seems to panic.
That's a really key observation, and it's probably more than just being calm. It's this deep-seated discipline, almost methodical.
Like a machine.
Sort of. Some critics see him as embodying that Victorian ideal of like logic and precise planning conquering chaos. It's a neat contrast to Passepartout, who's much more emotional.
Okay.
So maybe there's a subtle message there about determination, keeping a cool head, even when things get crazy. It's your best tool, perhaps.
So for you listening, the final verdict. I'd say if you haven't read it, you really should.
Definitely.
It's fast, it's fun, genuinely full of surprises, a classic that still feels, well, really alive. It just keeps you reading.
And maybe here's something to chew on after you've read it, or even just listen to us. Think about what that kind of discipline and adaptability means for your challenges. When you're up against a deadline or things just go sideways. Or even just, why do we still love these grand race against time adventures? What does that say about us wanting to explore and push limits even now?